Welcome to Zap in 8. Let's follow 7 into truth and just weights for a balance, shall we? Welcome, and since you're here, please like, comment, and subscribe. Now, I'm going to give you some information here concerning an opinion and a question. Fair use. And I'll go ahead and share the video. All right. Here we go with the question.
About capturing one so that you can show the on the
Let's
drug
go
boat,
back.
sir. Has there been any discussion about capturing?
Now, let me just interject here. We have seen the videos on TikTok, seen them on YouTube, seen them all over social media and in media, mainstream media, of ICE, Border Patrol going out and seizing these boats with illicit drugs on board. Seizing the occupants, saying, hey, no more drugs over the border. But of course that went on deaf ears. So let's take a listen.
On the drug boat, sir. Has there been any discussion about capturing one so that you can show the amount of narcotics?
We know everything about them. Yeah, Jennifer. We know everything about them. We know where they're coming from, who they're coming with, generally who's in the boat. I'll let Pete discuss it a little bit, but they have incredible intelligence. And, you know, usually when you see 5 engines, I've never even seen that before, but when you see 5 engines on a boat going about 65 miles an hour, loaded up with white powder in silver cases, generally speaking, that's not a good sign. They're not going fishing, right? And you don't see any fishing rods.
No, see, Jennifer, you don't see any fishing rods. So the question that Jennifer from Newsweek asked had a sort of germane, it was like had a germane sentiment about it. Void of any logic, really. All right, so what's the answer? Let's find out.
We're not happy with Venezuela for a lot of reasons, drugs being one of them. Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay? We're not happy with Venezuela for a lot of reasons, drugs being one of them. Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay?
So the liberals are like, hey, ICE, crew, Border Patrol, let's stop criminal crime at sea and inspect the vessel for narcotics. So stop it in motion. Stop the crime that's happening right there in motion and inspect the vessel. Every one of them. All 96 that are coming through at the same time. Let's inspect the vessel for narcotics. So liberals are so dippity pretend. You know, like they're fake. They have that pretend empathy. They're fake empathizers. They're fake. They believe logic is like a useless tool. It's a useless practice. And their diplomatic their diplomacy, it only serves one purpose, which is their agenda. The agenda that it drives is what purpose that it serves, not the American people. So why? Who cares if ICE and armed forces are put at risk? That's what they don't care. But yeah, we got drones for that, Dims. We've got drones for that. So do you all see how the Democrats fight for illegals and crap on American people. They crap on the Americans. See, liberals love the ills of immigration. They love it. It's all okay for them. They've made billions over the decades from illegal activity and allowed money laundering to run amok throughout all the states while proclaiming a corporate... See, all the while, they're promoting a corporate welfare system that just sucks from the taxpayer, sucks the tax dollars, solving no problems. It's like corruption that's beyond measure, placing Americans at a disadvantage. This way of thinking is why our government is shut down right now. It's shut down today because of all their pet projects, everything they wanted to waste billions on. And here we are. So what's the solution here? Let's see.
And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. They're going to be like dead. Okay? Yeah.
The same way that black people are
Mr.
killed.
President, if you are declaring war against these cartels,
for a traffic
and
stop,
Congress is likely
for a toy gun, for being in their homes,
of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a
what
declaration
makes illegal
of war.
special?
I think we're just
I'm just trying to understand.
Kill people that are bringing drugs into our
crimes and
country.
it's okay.
We're going to kill them.
According to the Democrats.
They're going to be like dead. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the question
Well,
is...
in closing, let me give you guys this.
The question is, bottom line, these are drug boats. If people want to stop seeing drug boats blow up, stop sending drugs to the United States.
But does it matter if it's in the United States?
Well, these are all in international waters. The boat...
Do a strike in the United States or if Northern...
Well, that's a different matter. Now you're talking about a law enforcement matter. In this particular case, there are people traveling on international waters headed towards the United States with hostilities in mind, which includes flooding our country with dangerous, deadly drugs. And they're going to be stopped. And that's what's happening. And in the case last week, you saw there was a submarine. It was a submarine. It was a submersible. That's a drug boat all the way through. We know what these boats are. The president just said it. We track them from the very beginning. We know who's on them, who they are, where they're coming from, what they have on them. If you're running drug boats, you're in grave danger.
All right. Well, there's the answer to that. Thank you so much for tuning in to Zap In.